Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Conversations Worth Having with Kai and Tara. We still are working on making sure that we can connect with Tara and the time difference because she's in San Diego and we moved to Estonia for at least a few years. So, pardon, it's just me, myself, and I today, and we are going to dive right in. I'm so glad we are here. Today is 40 trips around the sun. And if life is measured in moments, then today feels like one worth sitting in for a while. This week is my birthday week, and I turned 40. 40 for me has meant 1 billion seconds of laughter, mistakes, adventures, heartbreak, growth, lots of grief, 1 billion ordinary moments that somehow became an extraordinary life. I want to welcome you back to Conversations Worth Having with Kai and Tara. If you have not yet, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It will help us make many, many more of these episodes and connect with incredible people who are also looking for advocates for mental health and how to just deal with this thing we call life. So please do subscribe. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and for updates, you can find us on Instagram. That's I just said that. And I also want to let you know that we have upgraded a little bit. My incredible better half got me a much better microphone, and we're going to have short little clips on Instagram that will introduce you to the upcoming podcasts. So it's not going to be this random thing I've been doing. And so please stay tuned for that. Today's episode is a little bit different for us because it's my birthday week, and it's not just any birthday. This week marks my 40th trip around the sun. 40. And I have to admit that it feels a little bit strange saying it out loud. And it felt especially strange a few days ago when we celebrated my birthday and my incredible husband brought out the candles for the 4.0. There was a time when 40 sounded so grown up, right? Like the age where you had everything figured out, wore sensible shoes, and probably had a favorite casserole recipe. Well, I still don't have a favorite casserole recipe, but I do have a favorite coffee mug. I have a passport, and I have a body that's collected a few battle scars and a heart that's somehow become a lot softer and stronger at the same time. And honestly, I wouldn't trade this life, not for 20-year-old knees, not for wrinkle free skin, none of it. I know I am no longer 20. I see it every time I go to the gym. I see these incredible women who are just starting out. And I have news for you. You are incredible now. And in 20 more years, you will be me. So, welcome. Before we dive in, if these conversations, again, have ever encouraged you, I'm going to be pushy with this. If they have ever encouraged you, challenged you, or simply reminded you that you are not alone, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe today. You know where to find us, but just in case, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Instagram. Every subscription helps us continue building a community where real conversation still matters. Now, when I started thinking about turning 40, I found myself wondering what 40 years actually look like. So naturally, I did the math. Do check my math. 40 years is approximately 2,087 weeks, more than 14,600 days, around 350,000 hours, over 21 million minutes, and roughly 1.26 billion seconds. 1,260 million little moments. Some joyful, some heartbreaking, some completely ordinary. Yet every single one of these seconds has quietly shaped the woman sitting behind this microphone today. Isn't that so incredible? We spend so much of our lives waiting and wanting for the big moments to happen. We look for the graduation, the wedding, the baby, the promotion, a dream vacation, the milestone birthday, but life. Life isn't mostly made up of highlights. It's made up of Tuesday mornings, Tuesday taco evenings, Taco Tuesday. Anyone? School lessons around the kitchen table, at least for our family, since we homeschool our incredible children. Long drives, long walks, laundry. Did I say laundry? Workout sessions that felt impossible until they didn't. 12 push ups a day, everyone, every day. Conversations after everyone else has gone to bed. Laughing so hard you snort and pee a little bit. Crying in the shower because no one can hear you over the water. Making dinner, cleaning it all up, doing it all again tomorrow. Those ordinary moments, they quietly become the extraordinary life we remember. If someone had shown 20-year-old me a highlight reel of the next 2 decades, I don't think she would believe it. I've lived in different places, packed up entire homes, been a military spouse, started all over again more than once. I've traveled to places I only dreamed of and still am going to travel to. I bought real estate, I sold real estate, I became a real estate agent. I've written and published a book, I changed careers, I reinvented myself more than once. And I've fallen in love with movement and fitness only to discover that health isn't about chasing perfection. It's about building a body that lets you keep saying yes to life. I watched muscles grow, watched muscles disappear. I've learned that strength isn't always visible. Sometimes strength looks like showing up. Sometimes strength looks like walking away. It looks like resting, asking for help, which I do a lot. Also, when I got diagnosed with skin cancer that is now gone, it was to me a sentence that changes the way you think about sunshine forever. Every day it reminds you that tomorrow isn't a guarantee. Health isn't something we earn, it's something we need to appreciate. And then there are the glamorous parts of turning 40 that nobody puts on Instagram: hormones, hemorrhoids. One minute you're young and invincible, the next minute you're Googling things like, can sitting be considered cardio? What bird is that? Is that the same bird that came through yesterday? Literally, nobody prepares you for that. Somehow our bodies and our minds become both wiser and weirder at the exact same time. And maybe that's okay, because somewhere along the way, I stopped trying to become the youngest woman in every room. I started wanting to become the wisest and the one that listens the most, the deepest, or at least the woman who remembers where she left her car keys. That's no longer an issue right now because we don't own a car. But anyway, that would be nice too. Life has a remarkable way of humbling us. I've lost so many pieces of myself over the years. I've lost certainty, friendship I thought would last forever. I've lost a version of youth that I believed time would move a lot slower. I've also lost the need to prove myself to everyone. That's a huge one. And it's been a very positive impact in my life to lose the need to prove myself to anyone. And in their place, I've gained perspective, resilience. I've gained better friends, the kind of friends who celebrate your victories without competing with them, the kind who tell you when you have spinach in your teeth or a booger hanging out from your nose. Those are your kind of people. Those are my kind of people. Hold on to those people. Marriage has changed too. When you're young, you think love is butterflies. Now I think love is choosing each other on the ordinary Tuesdays. It's laughing after an argument. It's apologizing a lot, apologizing every single day. It's giving grace not only to yourself, but to your spouse. It's remembering that your spouse isn't your opponent. You are in this together. You are a team, and they are your teammate. We fought, we've grown, we've disappointed each other, and we've forgiven each other. And somehow, after all these years, we've grown closer. Not because our marriage became easier, but because we've become better at choosing each other. And then there are our most precious, beautiful children. One of the greatest privileges of my life. Watching these little humans become people with opinions, questions, dreams. Watching them learn how to think critically in a world that constantly trying to tell them what to think. That's a big one. And that is such a blessing. Homeschooling has stretched me in ways I have never expected. Some days I feel like an incredible teacher. Other days I wonder if everyone learned absolutely nothing, honestly. Both days are probably successful. Fingers crossed, lots of prayers. Because education isn't only about information, it's about curiosity, character, kindness, courage. Those are the lessons I hope they remember, our children remember, long after they've forgotten the math lesson from Tuesday morning. Now back to celebrating the 40 years. I don't feel like I arrived at all. I don't think I have it figured out. If anything, I've become much more comfortable saying, I don't know. And strangely, that feels like wisdom because maybe maturity isn't having all the answers. Maybe it's asking better questions and learning to hold on to joy and grief all at the same time. It's to celebrate while still healing, laugh while carrying scars, and dreaming while embracing change. 40 doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like standing at the beginning of a beautiful trail, looking behind with gratitude and ahead with deep curiosity, knowing that there are still many mountains to climb, people to love, books to read, countries to explore, lessons to learn, and versions of myself I haven't met yet, and versions of yourself you have not yet met. If these first 40 years have taught me anything, is this: life was never asking me to be perfect. It was giving me the opportunity to be present, to notice the sunsets, to forgive quickly, laugh until my stomach hurts, hug my family a little longer and a little tighter, and stop saving the good dishes for someday, even though we are a minimalistic family and we don't even own good dishes. Because someday, however, has a funny way of becoming today. So today, on my 40th trip around the sun for this week, I'm celebrating every version of the woman who brought me here, and I hope you are too. The insecure one, the brave one, the exhausted one, the adventurous one, the grieving one, joyful one. She didn't always know where she was going, but she kept going. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing these podcasts. And for that, I'm deeply grateful because if I wouldn't have kept going, I would not be here today. Before we close, I'd love to leave you with one question, no matter how old you are. What has your journey around the sun taught you so far? Not what you have achieved, not the things you have accumulated, but what have you become? I genuinely love to hear your answer. You can share it in the comments below, or if you'd rather write privately, you can email us at conversationswithkai@gmail.com. That is conversationswithkai@gmail.com. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for spending this wonderful Thursday with me here on Conversations Worth Having with Kai and Tara. What a gift that is. Until next time we meet again, I need you to really take care of your body, take care of your heart, love the people in your life, and never stop having conversations worth having, because every conversation is worth something. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. And if all else fails, put on the red lipstick, make tacos for dinner, and wash your floors. Works every time. Have a beautiful day, everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.